extreme meteorologist Reed Timmer, standing directly over I-70 here at the Genesee Mountain exit. This is on I-70 to the west of Denver in the core of this intense upslope band, almost like lake effect snow. These bands just hover over the same area because the conditions for very heavy snow persist in a very narrow band right at the edge of when this terrain starts to increase in elevation rapidly. That's where it really squeezes out the moisture. That's why I predicted some of the highest totals would fall in this area here along the foothills, but this is creating for brutal travel conditions even to the west of Denver on I-70. To the east of Denver, I-70 remains closed as a blizzard warning is in effect out there, with intense lee cyclogenesis and the pressure gradient on the back side of that system ramping up. That's going to create near whiteout conditions, and it's also going to lead to a persistence of this intense upslope band through early afternoon. I'm live in downtown Golden, Colorado this morning in the core of a very heavy upslope snow band, still coming down at a rate of over an inch an hour so far this morning. We've had over a foot here in Golden, Colorado, in excess of a foot and a half off to the north, approaching that in Fort Collins and especially in the foothills just to the west of there. Some totals have been over 20 inches so far this morning, and a blizzard warning is in effect now to the east of Denver. That includes the airport, areas like Fort Morgan, Sterling, the high plains, even down into Castle Rock to the south of Denver. That's where those winds are leading to some substantial reduction of visibility out here and a closing of the roads. Interstate 80 is also closed through Cheyenne, to the west of Cheyenne, through the Laramie area, as well as this intense lee cyclogenesis is happening off to the east. That surface low is responsible for pumping these easterlies up the terrain, squeezing out the snow in the form of intense snowfall rates. That's why the highest totals are being found in the Colorado foothills. And I do expect, as this surface low lifts off to the east, I expect this upslope band to pivot just a little bit off the terrain, and eventually this snow should start to subside by early to mid-afternoon later on today, but not before having major travel disruptions here across the Colorado front range and adjacent high plains.